Hey, did you see that little word game that Susan Rice played on America the other day? It was so quick, you might have missed it.
But
Did you leak the name of Mike Flynn?
I leaked nothing to nobody.
So just for background, Susan Rice, longtime Clinton staffer who went on to become Barack Obama's national security advisor, she has now been outed as the Obama staffer who unmasked surveillance of the Trump transition team who were talking on the phone with various ambassadors, including Russia, completely normal diplomatic conversations spied on by Obama. See, U.S. security agencies routinely spy on phone calls from foreign powers, fair enough, but they're not allowed to spy on U.S. citizens without a warrant. So the identity of any Americans on the other side of the phone call is not revealed to anyone. It's masked, as they call it. But Susan Rice ordered all the Trump transition team phone calls to be unmasked. So the full transcript of Trump's political team and their identity would be seen by hundreds, maybe thousands of Washington bureaucrats and political appointees, no longer in the hands of a very small number of FBI or NSA or CIA agents, no longer in the hands of just police. Now it's in the hands of politicians, and the reason for that is to leak it to the media to embarrass Trump. Don't take it from me, take it from Evelyn Farkas, a former senior Obama Pentagon staffer who said this just recently.
Well, I was urging my former colleagues and frankly speaking, the people on the Hill. It was more actually aimed at telling the Hill people, get as much information as you can, get as much intelligence as you can before President Obama leaves the administration, because I had a fear that somehow that information would disappear with the senior people who left. So it would be hidden away in the bureaucracy, that the Trump folks, if they found out how we knew what we knew about the Trump staff's dealing with Russians, that they would try to compromise those sources and methods, meaning we would no longer have access to that intelligence. So I became very worried because not enough was coming out into the open, and I knew that there was more.
What's so weird is that Farkas resigned from the Pentagon 2 years ago, but she's right in the loop with top secret surveillance of Russia since then. It happened more than a year after she left. And she's in the loop about their unmasked conversations with the Trump transition team. And you heard her. The point was to get that confidential material leaked out. Okay, that's the background. But let me get back to Susan Rice's word games. You got to think like a Clinton to understand what's going on here. Look at that tape again.
But did you leak the name of Mike Flynn?
I leaked nothing to nobody.
Nothing to nobody. Now, Susan Rice is brilliant. Stanford University, then a PhD from Oxford. She was a Rhodes Scholar at Oxford, where they speak with proper English, with proper grammar. That's my point. Listen again.
I leaked nothing to nobody.
No, if you leaked nothing to anybody, you'd say I leaked nothing to anybody. Nothing to nobody is a double negative. It's like saying I didn't not leak it. Nothing to nobody means the opposite of nothing to anybody or nothing to somebody. Now, I know that's really parsing the words, but you have to do that with these Clintons. I mean, these are the people who lie and make a mental reservation saying to themselves, well, they're not really lying, because it depends on what the meaning of the word is.
Knew of your relationship with Ms. Lewinsky. The statement that there was no sex of any kind, in any manner, shape, or form with President Clinton was an utterly false statement. Is that correct?
It depends upon what the meaning of the word is. Yes.
So when a brilliant Rhodes Scholar says she leaked nothing to nobody, that's Clinton speak.
I leaked nothing to nobody.
But of course, the accusation isn't that she personally leaked anything. She just unmasked it and passed it around, like Evelyn Farkas said, and other people leaked it. We know Susan Rice is a liar deep in her bones.
This is a response to a hateful and offensive video. Sparked by this hateful video, sparked the recent violence, was the airing on the internet of a very hateful, very offensive video. Reaction to this very offensive video that was disseminated.
We know Susan Rice lies like a Clinton. 2 weeks ago, she said she knew nothing at all about unmasking surveillance of Trump and his transition staff.
in the last few hours we've been following a disclosure by the chairman of the House Intelligence Committee, Devin Nunes, that in essence, during the final days of the Obama administration, during the transition after President Trump had been elected, that he and the people around him may have been caught up in surveillance of foreign individuals and that their identities may have been disclosed. Do you know anything about this?
I know nothing about this. I was surprised to see reports from Chairman Nunes on that count today.
Now her line is, okay, fine, she knew about it, she unmasked it, she spread it around, but she didn't leak nothing to nobody. She does Clinton word games.
It depends upon what the meaning of the word is. Yes.
But in this case, no one said Susan Rice is the leaker. A dozen other Clinton-Obama staff who never should have had the unmasked intelligence in the first place, they're who leaked something to somebody. Lock her up. We do lots of videos on U.S. politics and the Trump administration. Click to subscribe for more.